Hey guys, BaoZakeruga here. Great news for all my fellow SMT fans. Shin Megami Tensei 4 Final is finally coming to the Americas under the name Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. Now, in addition to that, Atlus has released some basic information about the game and also why they went with the name Apocalypse instead of Final. So, going to read all that for you and let's get right into it. So, in the blog post, Atlus discussed a bit about the game's name change for the Western world. Atlus needed a subtitle that makes sense, sounds good, and looks good on the box, as well as something that wasn't too long due to the way the logo appears in the game. And due to the A already being in the logo, which the Japanese designers added as part of the word final to highlight the duality of chaos and law in the game, the subtitle had to include an A. After numerous email threads, Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse was decided upon. And the game originally launched in Japan on February 10th. So that explains the name change. As for my personal thoughts on it, I like it. Apocalypse fits the SMT motif, so that's awesome. And now some more basic information about the game and what you can expect from this game with changes and just things that adds to the Shin Megami Tensei series as a whole that are brand new. So, no one doubts the sacrifices and heroics made by the samurai of the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado, but in Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, the focus is on the remaining humans in the ruins of Tokyo. The protagonist is a cadet who meets an untimely end at the very beginning of the game, but thanks to the machinations of the god Dagda, I'll call him Dagda, he returns to life under Dagda's servitude. From there, the protagonist becomes the pawn in a much larger plot that skirts the boundaries of peace and anarchy. Exclusive to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems, SMT 4 Apocalypse is an immersive RPG experience where players will have to negotiate, recruit, and battle more than 450 demons in a post-apocalyptic Tokyo setting as the god's plots are revealed. SMT 4 Final is still a standalone experience that players will be able to understand without prior knowledge of the original SMT 4, and this game will be available in summer 2016 for $50 or 65 Canadian dollars. So yes, Atlus tax again, as we like to call it here in the gaming world, $50 for a 3DS game. And yeah. And now for the features. Okay, the eternal struggle between gods. The SMT4 series, known for exploring the tenuous symbiosis between man and deity, reaches deeper than ever in SMT4 Apocalypse, as the band of main characters must decide which side of peace or anarchy they are on. Now, from that description, it sounds kind of basic, but from what I remember reading about the game before its Japan release, they did kind of make it different where I believe it's pretty much neutral altogether, like what side you pick, but you still have to kind of pick a like law or chaos side. I don't know. I haven't played the game, but we'll see. That's just what I read from Atlus themselves before the game was released. But partner up for success. A new twist on the SMT for combat formula allows players to bring one of 7 partners to battle, in addition to your standard 3 demons and yourself, each with their own unique skills and AI. Plus, partners will fill up a meter that will interrupt the enemy, do massive damage, and give players an extra turn. Given the excruciating difficulty of battles in SMT, the partner system will allow for new player strategies. So yes, we can now permanently bring an ally into battle, and we get to choose this time, unlike in the original SMT4, where it's always random between Walter, Isabeau, and Jonathan Wallace. I can't remember the last guy's name off the top of my head, but yes, now you get to choose, and hopefully they don't screw you over like they could in SMT4, because that happened to a lot of people. Thankfully never me, but yeah, that can kind of screw you over. And demons aplenty. SMT4 Apocalypse has a series record 450 plus demons to fight for you to recruit to player parties. With demons from a wide selection of cultures and religions to choose from, players will be able to customize their party to their liking. So, 450 demons, not sure off the top of my head how many SMT4 had, but 450, hooray. Hopefully not too many palace swaps this time, don't really care for those too much, but yeah. Fuse for affinities. Demon fusion, combining 2 or more demons to form a more powerful one, is one of the cornerstones of SMT games. And now demons will have affinities for certain skills, giving players more decisions to make about which skill fusions will inherit. So, yeah, a new twist on fusion. Now your demon, whatever it is, will, I suppose, give it a higher chance of having something like I don't know, let's say Pyrojack might have a higher chance of getting Augie dying or something. That's kind of what this sounds like. I guess I would kind of need to see like in game to get a full grasp on what they mean though. And finally, press turns and smirking. The press turn system returns, which gives players or enemies extra turns for exploiting weaknesses. The smirk system returns as well, which gives huge offensive and defensive boosts to party members or enemies, and now unlocks bonuses for certain skills such as insta-kill attacks. So, besides me butchering that entire paragraph, press turn, of course, is back. No one's surprised. Smirk system is back. Hopefully, this is my own personal opinion, but hopefully they kind of fix it, because in my opinion it was a bit too broken in SMT4, but if it is the same I can deal with it, but yeah. But they did add a new twist where certain skills get a bonus effect, like possibly insta-kills. So that could be helpful in, random battles. Although, if it is like SMT4 and difficulty-wise, random battles really aren't a problem later on in the game. But yes, that is all the pre-English info we have on SMT4 Apocalypse. Obviously, the game is out in Japan already, so anything you really want to know about the game, you can go find on the internet. But for Atlus's official release statements, this is all we have so far. And I am personally very excited for this game. SMT4 was an interesting game for me. I liked it while playing through it, but towards the end it kind of dropped a bit in terms of enjoyment for me. But then when I went back to replay it, I kind of liked it even more, so it's just a game I like. And we're getting a sequel / side story or whatever, so more fun in the SMT universe, that's always a good thing. But I want to know what you guys think about this. Have you been following this game's release in Japan? Are you excited to finally be able to play it in English now? Have you played SMT4, the original, at all? Have you ever played an SMT game? If you haven't, I highly suggest you do. A great series of games that I think anyone can really get into if you don't mind a little bit of difficulty. So, whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comments. I want to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.